Fuck. I tried to switch my pistol. And they could have said that they was just off. Really? They put me all the way back here. But they could have easily said that you know, the Noble team was off doing their own thing. And the only thing that they could have had to do, as far as Master Chief and his team, they really didn't even have to have him in the game. They could have just had you know, during the mission where you was flying the I forget what they call them, but flying the ship in space, right? They could have easily, you know, played, let's say, a cutscene, made it like 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Ah, shit. Come on, drop him, reload the damn pistol. But you know, they could have showed like a 5-second cutscene or part of a cutscene in that board, in the spaceship board where you're flying the ship, you know, the ships and covering your station with the Covenant. In that cutscene where George gets off and they get the bomb, they could have showed Master Chief, you know, through a window or something. Oh, now y'all, you know, ain't moving. But they could easily show them, you know, through a window or something, shooting at some Covenant. You know, they could have showed maybe Chief, maybe Linda, you know, and that's it. I mean, they could have just showed them doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's all they'd have had to do. Just to, you know, put him in the situation. Didn't have to show him none throughout the rest of the game. They could have left him as is. You know, to let people go back and read the book. But to say that they went back and just say, oh, it didn't happen, that's bullshit. They just got lazy as shit. Come on, come around that corner. Come on, don't shoot at me, there we go. Had to kill him, you know, stealth-wise before he got a shot off. But, I mean, they just got lazy with it. I mean, it's like they was tired of making Halo when they didn't, you know, they just put just enough into it to make a new game, but they didn't put their heart into it, and I think it showed at the end of the day. I mean, granted whether people liked the game or not, I mean, the game just felt, I mean, it just didn't live up to their potential. And maybe their potential fell off after part 1. And that's what I think happened. Because Halos 2 and 3, they were just, as I said, I mean, to me, they felt like remakes of part 1. And, I mean, granted, they were good. I played them. I loved them when they came out. In part 3, I think Master Chief should have died at the end. Ah, shit. That would have made the game so much better in my eyes. You know, pull the Mass Effect 3 where they killed Shepard. Come on, what you gonna do? Alright. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to pull back. But, you know, it could have made it so much better. But granted, I can understand Microsoft ain't gonna have them kill off their flagship character like that. I mean, because it's Microsoft. At the end of the day, it's like Activision and Call of Duty. Where, you know what I'm saying, well, they have it's they own the rights to it, so they can pretty much tell Bungie, hey, look, you can make the game, but, you know what I'm saying, you can't, you know, just don't kill off Chief. And whether they wanted to or not, I think they did, you know, given, oh, fuck. I mean, I think they wanted to kill Chief off, given the legendary ending of the game. You know, because having that whole sequence, they could have showed him land back on Earth with the Arbiter and be fine, but they didn't. So I think they wanted to kill him off, but come on in, fellas. Ah, fuck! I tried to get back in that spot and lob grenades. Crouching in this game is so damn slow. But like I said, I mean, I think that they wanted to kill him off, but they just, you know, didn't have permission to do it. And the fact that Microsoft made them rush Part 2 out and all that stuff, and I just think at the end of the day, they didn't care for Microsoft as much when they made Reach. So they kind of made it, you know, they made a game just to be making it, but they didn't make it to the best of their ability. And to me, it definitely showed. Maybe I can lob a grenade up there at their ass. And alright. Let me get up there. Switch to that. Reload you. Ain't nobody else coming? Oh, ah shit, come on, reload. So that's why, I mean, I have high hopes. Fuck. I mean, that's why I have high hopes for Halo 4. I mean, I really do. By them changing a whole lot, it's a welcome change. I hope 343 makes Halo 4 and it completely shits over Halos 1, 2, 3, and Reach. You know, like to put Bungie in a place to make them regret giving up their baby. I mean, I really do. I hope it just takes a complete diarrhea shit all over the older Halo games. You know, and it gives them a chance to broaden the universe and make it better. You know what I'm saying? To take Halo, go outside of the box, like Bungie was always afraid to do, to make the game a better game, to make it a better franchise. And that's what I'm hoping for at the end of the day. Because you know they're gonna... Wait, am I out of ammo with this? Yeah, I am. Okay. Yeah, what am I doing with that? And, let's see, where's that guy at? I keep hearing his voice. And, so that's what I'm hoping with Halo 4. I mean, I really do hope that it's complete, it's better. I mean, granted, it's going to be like Black Ops 2. All those old school Halo fans that like the symmetry and all that stuff and all the old school ways of Halo, they ain't going to like it. They already know they ain't going to like it. So, because it's going to play like, it's going to play like a skill-based Call of Duty without being 60 frames per second. You know, with higher jump heights and things like that. I mean, depending on how they do the weapons and the attachments and recoil, even if they have recoil, I mean, I hope they do throw it in. But something tells me, I don't know if they are, you know, they might just make it like Halo 3 where it was just like skill-based and all that. But I hope they don't put Bloom back in it. But, I mean, I really do hope that Halo 4 is the shit. I really do. Because, I mean, to me personally, I'm tired of even though I'm not a fan of Call of Duty, I respect it. I love the campaigns in it. They provide that Michael Bay, you know, video game movie experience that's only really unique to Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Because every other military shooter, for lack of a better word, they're afraid to do what Call of Duty's done. They try to be like, I look at a military shooter like this. Every military shooter plays out like a military thriller novel. And I mean, I read a lot of military thriller novels, so that's where I'm getting my frame of reference from. They put you in a situation, you're fighting terrorists, whether they be Russians, Arabs, whatever. You know, they're always afraid to name the aggressors because they try to be politically correct and all that fucking bullshit when they shouldn't. They should call them terrorists, whether they be Arabs. Hell, they give them the fucking terrorist names. They have different names for each different organization. Give them a name. You know, say fuck it if it ain't politically correct. I mean, that's just life. I mean, we do it every day on the news, on TV and shit, so what makes video games and movies any different? You know, they want to call them Op4 and all of that bullshit. Is that a guy right there? No. Okay. But, you know, so military first-person shooters play out. Where the hell did he come from? I mean, they play out the same exact way. Like, they put you in a situation and all that stuff. They have a terrorist come up. Oh, there's a big nuclear threat. But, and like for instance, the perfect campaign, I can say that fits that mold. I don't know about the nuclear threat, because I haven't played all the way through it. But let's say, like, Battlefield's 3 campaign. No, that's not the one I'm talking about. That plays out like a typical one, too, where you have the nuclear threat. But I'm talking about, what's the game I'm thinking about? The Medal of Honor rehash. The one that came out, was it 2 years ago now? That one. I never played it all the way through and beat it, so I can't... Oh, fuck. So I can't tell you how that ended, but the beginning of that, the reason I got bored with that game is like if you look back at my gameplay of that. I stopped like 80% through. It just got boring to me because it played out like a thriller novel. I mean, everything was the same. It did nothing new that no other first person shooter has done in a campaign. Nothing. And that's what Call of Duty differs. At least Call of Duty's like, fuck it, we're gonna give you that Michael Bay movie experience when you play it. So that's what makes it different. That's what makes it exciting, at least for the campaign, as far as in my eyes. And so when I see other games are afraid to do that. That's why Call of Duty has its little niche, because like every other military shooter out there, they always follow that same tired old formula, where you're fighting Russians, Arabs, whatever. You're not. It's like we always fight the same wars, and maybe because it's the majority of the people who make first-person shooter, games. I mean, I'm assuming they're all American. I mean, I could be wrong. I know like a couple of them aren't, but it just follows that same old tired. Fuck. It follows that same tired old American. Why can't I get behind the damn cover? They're gonna put me back, ain't they? Fuck. But they follow that same tired old American thing where you're fighting Russians or you're fighting Nazis or you're fighting, because there's only so many wars that the world has fought. And for the most part, if it's an American developer, we're fighting from the Allied forces, our sides. At least as far as World War I and II. So it gets tiring because you play the same game. I mean, if I play Medal of Honor and I play Battlefield, you switch out the Russians in Battlefield for the Arabs in fucking Medal of Honor, it's like almost damn the same, the same kind of sort of game. I mean, it's not that different. So when people play Call of Duty, or at least when I do, that's what I like about it. I like the fact that it's different. It has that. Come on, I know they're gonna be coming from that way. And I'm gonna be coming from this way. I'm dead. Yeah, I waited too long to, to pick a decision. But that's what makes Call of Duty different, And I wish other developers would say, like, fuck the traditional formula of making a military shooter. Rather, they try to make it like a realistic war theater, because then it's boring. We already played it. We already know it. You know what I'm saying? I wish more developers would be like, fuck that. We're gonna take that Call of Duty approach to make the game more interesting, to make it a better story, to make it an interesting story, right? I should say that, not really better, because Call of Duty storylines are linear as hell. They follow the same rut, but they just push the boundaries of the explosions and all that to the extreme. So that's what makes it interesting. They put you in different environments to make you be like, oh shit, damn, that was fucked up, to make you say all that. So I just wish other developers would do that to make their games interesting, because without that, it's just boring. I mean, granted, I love military thrillers. I love this, military shooters, but by everybody playing the same game or the same type of game, I mean, it's just boring. I want something new. That's why I'm the same way. I'm hoping that Black Ops 2 completely shits all over Modern Warfare, because that franchise got tiring. Don't get me wrong. I loved COD 4. Storyline was greatness in my eyes. Modern Warfare 2 was kind of redundant, but it was good. Modern Warfare 3, I was like, come on, like they didn't kill Price yet. I mean, it just got boring. You were fighting the same war.